Hi everyone, my name is Jayla, also known as Introvertedbaddiee, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, y'all are going to be making a junk case with me. So if you're like, Jayla, what is a junk case? I've never heard of that. All a junk case is you putting a bunch of charms on a phone case and making it look cute. That's basically the Jayla definition of a junk case, and that's the only definition that you need. This is not gonna be a tutorial. Like, I'm not gonna do like step by step, even though I say that sometimes I do put it in a tutorial format. We're not getting into that. But if y'all do want like a detailed tutorial about like, you know, where to get charms from, like the type of resin, UV light, like all that details and good jazz, comment down below and let me know that y'all want a tutorial on it, and I'll definitely give that out to y'all. I probably might just do it anyway because I love y'all so much, so be grateful. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so to save us some time, I already picked out my charms and everything. So these are basically the charms I'm gonna be using on the case. I may not use every single one of them, but it is just like a, you know, just something for me to choose from so I can make the case how I want to make it. And I also got like some extra charms sitting out that's like already in these little things, so it's easier for me to put it away and I don't have to have like every single thing laid out on the table, because that can make cleanup very tedious. I'm gonna start by prepping the case. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just file this down or whatever, and after that I want to I really want to see how I'm gonna like place this on there, but I'll tell y'all that in a second. So basically the case is being fouled so it's easier for the resin to stick to it better, if that makes sense. And if the resin sticks to it better, the charms can stick to it better. So after I foul this down, I'm gonna just get some alcohol and wipe it down. Not too crazy, just a quick little wipe, and then I'm just gonna dry it. It dries pretty quick, but I'm gonna just dry it. Okay, so I had to switch angles because like the other one was way too dark and this one is just a little bit more light than before. So I already had like, okay, so I kind of messed up, right? So I added the resin and I started to add the charms, but I forgot that I wanted to add glitter. So I literally had to take off all the charms that I added and then basically just take it off and put my glitter back on there. So that's what you see me doing. I'm just adding this glitter on here, and I like a lot of glitter. So like I like that glitter to be packed on there because I like using the glitter as a background, and I also like using chunky glitter versus just like the what you want to call it, the finely grinded glitter. Like I don't like that look, only because like I feel like it gives it an opaque look. There's nothing wrong with an opaque look, but like I just don't like that look. Like I like it to be like you can't see through the case, like, you know what I mean? And originally I was just gonna be talking in this video, but I just decided to switch it to a voiceover because what I was saying in the video just wasn't making sense. Like I was tired when I was recording it and it was just a hot mess, child. So basically I'm just gonna like briefly explain like why I've been gone and like why I've been hopping on YouTube and then hopping back off and like taking these breaks without saying anything. So I basically, if y'all don't know, I'm in school. I don't know if I've ever said what I'm in school for, but I am in school to be a stenographer. I'm in my second year of prereqs, and I also work a full-time job. So this is something that like I just do on the side. And you know, originally when I started this YouTube channel, I was just doing beaded bracelets and everything, and it was cool for a minute. And like eventually I started to lose motivation because I was like, I'm not seeing any like I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. Like I was working so hard and it felt like I was just getting like nothing in return. But when I look back on it, that was just like a really bad mindset to have, because like I didn't look at any of the progress that I've made, because I've hit like over 1,000 subscribers in really under a year, like within a couple months. And like I had one video go viral and I got so much advice on there, and like, you know, I got so much encouragement and just a lot of support from you guys. And I really just feel like I didn't appreciate that enough. So that's probably why I lost motivation, because I just was focused on the wrong thing. So I came back to YouTube with something completely different. Like I went from beaded bracelets, and all of a sudden y'all see a video of me doing crochet. Now y'all are probably like, girl, like, how did we get here? Did we miss a couple chapters? And indeed, y'all really did, because like I didn't like, it was kind of just like a gradual shift to doing something else, because I feel like there wasn't much variety with me doing beaded bracelets. Like it kind of just felt really repetitive, and I just wanted to do something different. And I just ended up trying to crochet, and I was like, oh my god, like I like crochet, this is fun. It's super time consuming, but it's really fun, and I wanted to bring that to YouTube because that's something different. That's something I haven't done before. But I was low-key kind of worried, because I was like, oh, like this is different than what I'm usually doing. Like y'all probably might not like it and be like, girl, like I'm not watching you no more, I'm gonna unfollow. Like I followed you for beaded bracelets, not for crochet. And you know, I posted that video and then I dipped again. And then I came back with this junk jewelry stuff, and y'all are probably like, girl, like you can't make up your mind. But in reality, behind the scenes, like I was just trying new stuff. Like I just wanted more variety, and I just didn't include y'all in the process of that. So it really did seem like I'm just going from one thing to another, and like there's no clear direction, because I never really clarified the direction. And you know, I started the junk jewelry, and you know, originally I just was wanting to make cases just for myself. But when I started wearing the cases, and you know, I got compliments on them, and then I was like, let me post this on TikTok. And I tried to post it to my Introvertedbaddiee TikTok, but I think it got hacked, because like I've tried everything and I cannot get in it. So I made a completely different like name and everything. And you know, I started posting videos and pictures on there, and people loved it. So I'm like, oh my god, like people actually like this, like this is cool. And you know what I mean, I had went from just not wanting to do it because I was like, I'm scared that I will not like this anymore, because if I start making money off of it, I'll eventually lose like the passion to want to do it, to literally signing up for a vendor event and making lots and lots of money off of it. So like it was a whole thing, like whole process. And I do want to include y'all more in it, because I really do like YouTube, and I really do like creating stuff and like creating videos and editing. Like this is something that like I really do like to do for free even. Like it's something that I really do love. I feel like what the main problem was the fact that like I just didn't really have a clear direction, and it was kind of hard for me to like stay consistent and keep creating and keep doing this. And like I don't have a clear direction of what I'm making videos about, like what I'm doing. And when I was kind of like going from one thing to another, like it was just like I couldn't really make up my mind on like what I wanted to make videos about. So that was really where like the inconsistency came, because I was like, what do I even want to make a video about, you know? So I feel like now I'm in a better space and I'm in a better mindset than I was before. And I feel like now I'm able to actually like come back to YouTube with a clear direction of what I want to do, what videos I want to make, and what I want to show y'all. And basically that direction is going to include me having way more variety on this channel. Like I do want to do more than just like beaded bracelets and charm bracelets. Like I want to just show more variety and just have like more things for y'all to watch and be entertained by. You know, like I literally was able to junk a headband. Like, wouldn't y'all want to see that? Like, I feel like that's so cool. And also, like, sometimes I crochet. Like, I would love to make a video of me making like a ruffle hat or something, or like an outfit, or like taking y'all along to another vendor event, because I am gonna sign up for 2 vendor events actually in July. So I do want to take y'all along to do that, because that just is so much fun, and just like a plethora of other things. But that's basically it for all of that. What I'm doing right now in the video that you are currently watching is just adding some finishing touches. Good Lord. But those are just some silver beads from Hobby Lobby. I think I got those on sale, so yes, had to get them. And I like adding those because I feel like it gives it some dimension, you know, like it makes it not so flat. Like, it's not just charms. Like, your eyes got something else to like graze over, you know what I mean? Like, some people do this with adding rhinestones, and I like to do this by adding silver beads, because I don't have the patience to rhinestone something. Maybe one day. Actually, no, I am going to be rhinestoning some glasses in the near future, so I could definitely show y'all that. But I'm just trying to conjure up the patience, because I don't have the patience for that. Like, I don't know. My patience only goes so far. Are y'all like that? Like, y'all have the patience to do some stuff, but just like if it's really repetitive, like over and over and over, like you just can't do it. Like, I wonder if some of y'all are like that. If you are, comment down below, because it's a struggle. But junk cases really, at least for me, like they don't take long to make at all. I think it takes me probably like 20 minutes or so, probably even less depending on like what I'm doing. It probably takes a little longer if like I try to like rearrange some stuff, but like I don't know, with this junk case, like I like it, don't get me wrong, but like I don't know, like it just feels like it's something missing. But I feel like I feel that way because this is a different style than I'm like used to doing, because like I'm used to, I'll put like some pictures up on the screen, like cases that I've done before. Like that's what I'm usually like doing, but I had wanted to try something different, and like this is my first case in this kind of style, so I guess it's just something that I'm just not like used to yet. If y'all like how it look, like let me know, and just like maybe I'm just tripping, but if I'm not tripping, like let me know if it looks bad, because I don't know how to feel about it yet. Like I don't know. And honestly, I really think it's like this really big gigantic Hello Kitty charm that's probably throwing me off, because it takes up like 50% of the case, so there's not much room to work with. But I don't know, I think I probably made it work, but I don't know. But what I'm doing, like I'm trying to add this mouth on there. If y'all don't have a little mini handheld UV light, what are you doing? Like that's it's really helpful for like if you need to cure something, but it's like in an awkward position. This wasn't in an awkward position. I just wanted to show y'all my little handheld UV light. But if you do have something that's in an awkward position and it'll like slip if you try to like, you know, transport it to your big UV lamp, and it's gonna get like mispositioned, like this allows for you to kind of like keep it in place, or just temporarily kind of cure it. It's not gonna be all the way cured, but like kind of cured, and then like it's stable enough for you to put it under the big UV lamp where you can like cure it for longer. Are y'all ready for the reveal? The glory. Like, are we looking at the same thing? This is so cute. I just outdid myself. Like, I really love how this looks. And this is just like the little details, in case y'all weren't able to see it, because I know the camera was kind of far away. So it's just like the little details. Also, make sure when y'all done making a case or doing anything with resin, like make sure you're wiping down the case with alcohol. I just got done doing that because it was just a little sticky in some places. And you also do want to make sure your charms are flat. Like, I mean, this is fine because most of it is like on the case, but You don't want nothing sticking up too much, because then if it hits something, it could break. So this is fine, just like a little bit, because it's secured, but you don't want it sticking up too much. Actually, I'll show y'all an example. Like this right here, I didn't realize how much it was sticking up until after the fact. You don't want this. I mean, it's still secure, like, I mean, it won't move, but this, like, stuff could seep under here, and it's just, yeah. So try your best to keep everything as flat as possible to the case. And if you're gonna layer something, make sure you put enough resin on the bottom of it, just so it can like stay secure. Because, you know, instead of it being on a flat surface like this, like the back of the case. Oh, also the back of the case. Anyway, but it's on another object. But anyway, like, this is why I like to add glitter, because I feel like I didn't add glitter to this case, and like, this is cute. Like, it's cute, but this is cuter. You know what I mean? Like, this is way cuter, and I like adding that because it just gives it like a little peekaboo, you know? Like, cute from the front, peekaboo in the back. I hope you all enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. It was so much fun showing y'all the behind the scenes of how I make a junk case, or really just y'all seeing the process of me making one in general. Like, this is something new that I wanted to bring to the channel, and I really hope that y'all like it, because I do want to do more of this stuff, and not only just phone cases but other things as well. So if y'all like these kind of videos, definitely like, comment, share, and also leave critique down below and let me know what I could do better. But without further ado, that is the end of today's video. I hope you all have a great, lovely, wonderful day, and y'all definitely will, because y'all have seen the beauty that life can give you. Okay, bye.